Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Caitlin if you're new here, otherwise welcome back. I love you. You already know the drill. Today's video is all about actually good Halloween costumes that slay, that are cute, sometimes scary. Also, let me just start out, none of these are my ideas. I've harvested all of these from TikTok and I have put who actually like came up with it or who claims to come up with it. But yeah, I harvested every single good idea I came across on TikTok and I put it in this video so you don't have to scroll for hours and hours like I did. And I even went on Pinterest and found some more supporting images. I'm gonna like play the videos on here, but I'm also gonna add the images that I found. And my Pinterest is linked below. Every image I show plus more is gonna be in there, and I have a board for every single one of these ideas and at least 10 pictures in every single board, and a lot of them have like specific clothing items with links to them, so if you want that, you know where to find it. So probably the queen of good Halloween costume ideas right now is Lela Christiana. She has been pumping out these videos like I don't even know how she does it. It's like magic. She has such good ideas and they're all like very fashion forward in her approach to them, and like they're good ideas on their own, but then she like does it in a way where it's like so cunty and like fashionista-y, and she's also a clothing designer, so it kind of makes sense, but she just like really gets the vision. I'm gonna link her down below. The first idea that I saw of hers that I really loved was a biblically accurate angel. And I have seen a few people talk about this because I think it's been like on the uprise the last few years, but I think this is such a good idea because you can take it the like pretty sexy way, or you can take it like the scary way. And it's like very versatile. Everyone can like take certain parts of it and emphasize on that specific part. Like you emphasize on like the eyes. I've seen people emphasize on the wings, like the 6 wings or whatever, 8 wings, however many wings. I've seen people emphasize like the spinny part, and there's like so many different things that like are so iconic with this that you could play on and like make your own. And this is like a crafty Halloween costume. You can really make it your own and make it unique and special, and it is like cool. It gives cool girl. Next idea is Ricky Bobby or NASCAR in general. I think this is really cool, and you can have the helmet as like your accessory, and she did this like really cool eye makeup like in the window of the helmet, which I thought was like such a good idea. Like it's so cool, and obviously you can like make it super cunty, like the leather 2-piece set and like the heeled knee-high boots that are really popular right now. You could just make it like so hot and cunty and just make it a serve. Honestly, like this one is pretty straightforward. I feel like a lot of people could have things in their closet already for this one, but her video takes it a little step up and elevates it a little bit more. In my Pinterest, I have ones where it's like literally just like a cute 2-piece set from IMG or something, and then you can really play with like the makeup under the helmet. And moto jackets are in, it is playing to the trend, and it could be cute. Or you could like actually do Ricky Bobby and it could be a little funny and play into that part of it. Next is La Llorona. I think it's Llorona technically. I feel like I always hear Llorona, maybe just because I'm in the US. I feel like this one is so cool, and it could give like so mysterious. Like you could be one of those people that like someone is so intrigued about because the black veil, the long lacy black dress, like the messy hair, it's just like so mysterious and cool. I never see this, and it just is like so pure Halloween vibes. And I have so many images in here where like you could do cool poses or like cool photo shoots. You could have like such beautiful jewelry. So cool. I think this is so cool, and like it is spooky. It is spooky scary, but it's also like hot, sexy, cunty, and I just think it is so pretty. Like I would absolutely do this costume. You could just like keep layering for this one. Like layer on the jewelry, layer on the layers of lace and corsets, like things over your face. Like you could do like a headpiece and a veil and like just keep going, and it'll just be like so intriguing. And I think everyone's will be completely different because you can layer in your own unique way with things that are already in your closet, at least in my closet. But I feel like most people have a lot of these things. You don't have to like go out and spend money on stuff that you're never gonna wear again. Next, I honestly love this one the most. I've never ever seen this until I stumbled upon Layla's account, but it is such a good idea. It's King Arthur and Guinevere. So cool and cunty, and it's so good for a duo costume. And honestly, you could gender bend it and do it either way. And I think that the girl as like like the knight. The guy is the king and the girl is the knight, or the girl is the queen and the guy is the knight. Either way that you want to spin this, like I think that is so cool, and you can actually like dress up and you could do this like really ornately, or you could do this like really cuntily. And I have both in here, but I just think it is so cool. It's like as a kid, you're more intrigued by like knights and medieval culture or whatever. As an adult, you kind of forget about it, or it's not like top of mind, and it could be so cool, especially if you have a horse. If you have a horse, recreate this picture because I think it is so cool. I think it's a real serve, it's unique, and it has like actual, most people be like, oh, queen and knight or king and knight or whatever, but no, you could actually be like, it's King Arthur and Guinevere, duh. All of a sudden everyone thinks you're educated, but really you just saw my YouTube video. Yeah, I just think it's really cool. I think it's a really good idea, and I've never ever seen anyone do it. Next, I don't know why this is not more popular because it is so obvious and I have never thought about it. It's Bloody Mary. I know. You might be hearing this and being like, wow, I had never thought of that either. It is such a good costume. It is honestly just the red version of La Llorona, and I'm not mad at it. It's very cunty. Since there's nothing to really go off of unless you're like being the actual Queen Mary, you can really go whatever way you want with this. You could go really like dark and mysterious, dark veil, red, like completely covered in like really like you crawled out of the forest and you're about to come haunt someone vibe. Or you can go really cunty like this set and like very over the top luxury insta baddie vibes. And I just think, again, you could pick something red out of your closet that is cunty and flowy and whatever, do it. It is so, like, I don't know why more people don't do this. Maybe they do and I'm just not cultured. Makeup, you could go really dark, sultry with like hints of red, and I just think such a good idea. I don't know why I've never thought of this. Next, this is for like a group technically, but you could definitely do it by yourself, and it is gnomes. I think this is so cute. I think the photo shoot opportunities could be really fun, especially with a group. I think you could do some really cool stuff. There's so many different like types of gnomes and like aesthetics of gnomes that you really could like take it your own way. And honestly, this is like, again, you could layer a bunch of stuff you already have or go to the thrift store. I feel like very like raggedy, like from the earth vibes with like pops of color. You're a gnome all of a sudden. Or you could do like the bloomers and a little jacket vibe. It's just so cute. Like I think a whole like girl group of gnomes would be so adorable, and like each one could have their little personality, and like, you know, it's just so cute. Next, this one is for a group and it is Clue. And I think this is so funny. This is such a good idea. I've never seen anyone do it. I'm sure people have, but it is such a good idea for a group of 6, or you could do less, but truly so amazing and such a good idea, especially if your group looks like these characters. You could really slay and like completely shatter people's For You pages. And you can gender bend this too. I feel like I wanted to be like a little bit, not really funnier, but like take it from like a, I don't know, a different approach. Like seeing a guy as like the red dress girl could really slay, you know, like you could really just mix it up. Especially if you have a girls and gays group, amazing, it's perfect. Next, I've been seeing this a lot, so this really isn't like that unique of an idea, but I still think that it is a really good one. And it is Sea Captain and Siren. Recreate these poses. Again, the photo shoot opportunities are insane, especially if you focus on the scariness of a siren. I think it is such a good costume. It's like a lot of people focus on like the mermaidy part, like the pretty, the sexy, whatever, but I feel like if you really go with like the scary, like the, you know, it just could be so cool and so cunty, and like I am gonna eat you. Like any boys that come up to you in the bar, like I'm gonna eat you. And if you have your boyfriend, he's the sea captain, you're gonna eat him too. And I just think it is so cool. The makeup, if you're really good at special effects makeup, this honestly, you would absolutely slay this. And there's so many different opportunities, so many different cool accessories. I just really love this idea. Next, we're moving to a new person. So this is Alena Victoria. My first idea from her was party animals. I especially love this because leopard print is so in right now, and zebra was really popular like last year or 2 years ago. I feel like a lot of people have a lot of animal print in their wardrobe right now, so it is perfect for this. And I saw a lot of people do like group stuff with this aesthetic, and so like friend could be a zebra, you could be a cheetah, leopard, whatever, and then another friend could be like giraffe print, you know, like you could just keep going and like have a cunty outfit with the animal print, and then have like a party hat, and it is a party animal, you know, like it's funny. And you could really amp up the cunt in this one. Like if you just want to wear a cute outfit, but have like a funny costume, like you want to be hot and funny, then this is perfect for you. Like absolutely. Have a lot of really cool outfits in here, and a few have links. Next is a vintage bunny and magician. I think that if your guy has a killer mustache, you could serve this. And especially if you like the coquette-y, like cutesy vibe, I think it is so cute. There's also a few in here that focus on like the scariness of the vintage vibe. And I think that's also really cool because you don't really see that. Usually when people are bunnies, it's like bunny ears, little nose, and like a slutty outfit. But I think these really focus on like the coquette vibes or like the vintage scary vibes. And I really do love that. You could have like an eerie vibe for your photo shoot. Yeah, I just think it's really fun. Next is Krampus. So this one, I really want to focus on like the fuzzy boots, which are really popular right now. Fuzzy boots and like fuzzy hat, or like a fuzzy jacket with like a fuzzy hood. You could incorporate the horns or like the sticks that he carries, and I just think it's so cool. There's also these hoof shoes I have saved on Etsy, and these would be absolutely perfect for this. They're like heels, I guess. I don't own them, but I assume they're like heels, but they just have like the no heel, and they would be perfect for this. If you're going for like eerier vibe, then like the hot baddie Krampus, which would be like the hood and the fuzzy, you know, whichever one you're going for. Again, multiple options for every single one, which is pretty impressive. Like you really do have your options. Next is Moira from American Horror Story. I have seen this a lot I'll be honest. It slays every single time. She's so hot. Like it's also like creepy, and if you know, like if you've watched the show, then you know it's like ooh creepy. And most people, if they haven't seen the show, would just think you're like a hot maid with like blood on her face. But if you have seen the show, it's like a little inside like, oh yeah, like I get you, girl. But yeah, I've seen this. I still think it's a good idea. I don't think it's overdone. I think it's really cute. I think it's really cunty. Next, I haven't seen, which is similar to Krampus, but it's a Yeti. So again, like the furry boots, the furry jacket, furry top, whatever, like just really amp up the fur and make it cute. You'll be good. Like I think this is a good idea. You can make it as simple or as unique and intricate as you want it to be. And then just some other ones that I quickly found. One was Betty Boop, which I have seen a bit, especially after I Spice was Betty Boop. I think it has like reached peak popularity, but I still think it's really cute. And I think a lot of people like focus on the vintage caricature vibe more than like the actual just like interpretation of it. And I think that's cool. I think it slays. I think it's cool, and nothing wrong with a little pinup girl vibe. Next is a Sunny Angel. I feel like we will see this so much this year, but I love it, especially for groups. You could do like the whole lineup, like a whole series, like the fruit one or the vegetable one. And I just think it's so cute. And you can find like all the little hats on Etsy, and I think it's easy, it's cute, it's like fun, and it's on trend. Like I just think it's really cute, especially for a group. And lastly is Cupid, and I think not in like the generic way that's been done a million times, but more in like a cute, coquette, whimsical vibe. And I just think that like the bow trend could really follow through in this. I just think it could be really cutesy and really fun, and you can like have the bloomers and, you know, like your little bow and arrow, and it could just be really cutesy and fun. That's all I have. Again, I will have everybody's profile that I took ideas from linked down below, so if you want to continue to search, they have the best ideas that I found like consistently. Also, my Pinterest will be linked down below with all of the images that I used minus like the videos I took from people. Again, it has the links in there for certain items, so you can like shop directly. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like down below, hit subscribe, turn on post notifications, and leave a little comment. Thank you for watching. I love you. Bye.